In the lyrics for Glass Onion by the Beatles, the iconic rockers from Liverpool mock their own listeners for reading way too much into the symbolic imagery found in their music. Looking through a glass onion is to seek understanding of complexity when there is none. Filmmaker Rian Johnson isn't quite making fun of his audience with his latest movie, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. But as gentleman detective Benoit Blanc clearly points out in the film's third act, the culprit is a huge idiot, and everything is actually obvious, even the ending. Warning: spoilers for Knives Out, a Glass Onion mystery below. In Knives Out, a Glass Onion mystery, now streaming on Netflix, Daniel Craig's dapper, manners-minded investigator from 2019's Knives Out crashes a private party on a remote Greek island hosted by egocentric tech billionaire Miles Varon, Edward Norton. As the movie slowly reveals, Blanc was invited, or rather, hired, by Helen Brand, Janelle Monáe, the identical twin sister of Miles' former business partner Andy, who was ousted by him and socially excised by everyone else in their circle. Helen suspects Andy was murdered by someone in the group, and asks Blanc for help to find out. Daniel Craig's Benoit Blanc returns in Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, streaming now on Netflix. Netflix. Throughout Glass Onion, the characters in Johnson's movie refer to the image of a glass onion, and there also happens to be an elaborate glass dome that sits atop Miles' absurdly expensive home. There's verbal mention of what glass onions are, as well as complex concepts and ideas that one can still see through. Johnson plays with this symbolism throughout Glass Onion, caking on layers of possibilities, suspects, and misdirects even though the most obvious answers are sitting in plain sight. Central to Glass Onion is why anyone would kill Andy, whose death happens off-screen and before the film, but is seen via flashback from the killer's point of view. The backstory is that Miles and Andy were business partners who founded Alpha, a cutting-edge conglomerate. Think Amazon crossed with Tesla crossed with Lockheed Martin.